People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People of 7 on Twitter and YouTube, people of elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at PurpleButterfly-people.blogspot.com. My soaps, Purple Butterfly Soaps, is located at PurpleButterfly-soaps.myshopify.com. And today, I am going to color my hair, but as you can tell, I already tried to color my hair. Here's what happened. For the last year, I have been lightening my roots with 20 volume developer. Only 20 volume developer. You put it on and your roots go away and all of your hair looks, like a blank palette. Then you put your colorant on it. And today when I tried it, it's like you can tell it lightened the old color, but my roots are still very, very, very dark. It's like the only place it lightened it at all was right on my baby hair. So I went to Sally's. I said, I'm looking for something that can lighten my hair, but I really don't want to do bleach. And she said, here, this is a lightener, which I got upside down. This is a lightener, which is made with wheat proteins and argan oil. It's called cream oil lightener. And basically, it's like 2 activator packets and a thing of oil. And this is a double application. So basically, you use 50% of it. In other words, you pour out 4 ounces and then save the other 4 ounces for another day. And you have 2 packets that you use with that for the one application. Then, it came with 4 packets. So basically you use 2 per. And you put that with your 20 volume developer and 4 ounces of that. So it's a good thing I basically knew to grab the developer because the package didn't come with any. And I went, it looks like a bleach to me. She goes, no, bleach is that, bluish powder that you get. I went with the horrendous smell. She goes, yeah, this stuff actually smells good. I went, So in the meantime, I'm going to give this a try. This is supposed to lighten your hair, 8 levels, and not be bleach and not be harsh. So I'm gonna give it a try, but either way, anything's better than this because as you could tell, this is incomplete, and then the roots is not going to have all my hair the raspberry twist color that I had last month because it wouldn't touch it. So we're going to give this a try, and then I'm going to bring you back and let you see how it's going. Yeah. Okay. This stuff doesn't smell horrendous like bleach, but it doesn't smell like flowers either. Well, actually, it does kind of smell like flowers. If I had to guess, I would say like gardenias, but it's also got a chemical smell behind it. But look at there. It sticks to the brush. It's thick. Basically, I'm just stirring it some more and giving it time to rest because the activator packets took up, it actually swelled a little bit, and I'm thinking the activator packets expanded a little bit, so I'm just giving it enough room to completely dissolve. The oil stuff is in there, and the developer is in there. But look how thick that is. I could put that on right now on my roots or whatever and not worry about it, draining or leaking or whatever all over my clothes. Not that I'm worried. I'm wearing my I don't care because I'm dyeing my hair shirt. That's actually what I call it. Hold on. There we go. Never mix up chemicals without your mask on and without protection on. You know, gloves, goggles if you're going to need them, so forth and so on. I'm going to put this here because this has the microphone in it. Yeah. In the meantime, you're supposed to start with the back of your hair, but I want to make sure that the edges are done. So I'm going to do that first. I'll tell you what, this brush was loaded once, and look how much my hair did. So we're just going to continue on across. I need to buy another one of these brushes. I mean, my kit was the Ion color kit along with the Ion brush. This brush, I believe, is by Cricut. It has like a little spot just for directing the pressure or whatever onto the brush, so that way you get a more even coverage. It's got a little spot right there. I can't remember what it was for, but yeah. Ooh, goodness. The fumes, shall we say, from this product just hit my nose. It's almost like not a perm. Well, almost like one of those triglycolate perms with the curly that you roll the hair up with, but not like a relaxer. But it has that kind of scent going on. It's a little strong, yeah. But in the meantime, I'm going to gather up the center. And anchor it so that way it doesn't fall in my face. And then I'm going to do the back. Not spending too much time in the back. I'm just literally concentrating on the roots, and then I'll spread the rest through the hair after I make sure the roots is done. But my main concentration is going to be in the front, because that's the part that's going to be seen. What I care if the back of my hair actually gets dyed completely when, you know, you put your hair down and nobody's going to see that. So basically, even though you're supposed to start with the back and give it time to process, I mainly concentrate on the front. It's like I'm just literally brushing where I know I got the roots. Now in the front, I'm going to do the roots and the length of the hair, and then blend the rest of it into the length of the hair. Yeah. I'm going to be quick about this because the debate is starting. They'll probably let Pence go first, which means that's a whole half an hour of just dull, because he's the dullest person on the planet. which makes Manic Trump look even more manic next to him. And then we have Kamala. I definitely want to hear what she has to say. But I don't want to be sleepy when it's time to listen to Kamala because Pence opened his mouth and put the whole audience to sleep. Yeah. There we go. There. And in case you wonder why I keep bending all the way down there, I got the color cup on the floor. Because I'm sitting at the couch and I don't want any of that spilling on the couch. And I definitely don't want it spilling on the wood from the table, because last time I used some of this stuff, it wasn't this particular brand, but similar. The first thing it did was ate up the finish on the wood, so we don't put it on the table, especially not the cocktail table or the end table. I mean, I do know how to use the mint wax and restain it and all that, but who wants to go through all that extra when you can just use the floor? And then, if necessary, mop the floor. It's a lot easier than finishing a table. Just mop the floor, use the mop, rinse it, keep going, keep it moving. Now, in case you didn't notice what I was doing, I put a little bit here, then I literally push it all the way down and all the way into the entire length of my hair. There's a reason I do it that way. I want all the color to dye my roots, or lift my roots, and erase the color on the rest of the hair, so that way when I put the pink on, it's a nice even color instead of splotchy or whatever, because here's part that was lightened up and here's the part that we're trying to blend, blah blah blah. Nope, basically it makes you start from scratch. At least that's the way I perceive it. And the debate just started. My alarm just went off. Another reason I do it that way is because by the time I get done with this section, the entire color cup is going to be nearly empty, and I haven't even did the length of the back yet, which is why I don't worry about the back. I concentrate on the front. I mean, say for instance, I don't have that extra container over there of this. It's 2 complete applications, but what if I'm only using one and I'm not going to add anything extra to it, which this time I'm not. Well, this part's not going to be seen, but the front is. So yeah, I'm concentrating on my efforts on the front. also why I did my roots first in the front, the baby hair. That's all that's left. That's my point. And I can tell it's already worked on the front. I mean, my hairline is literally blending into my skin. It's light brown now. Okay, the chemical smell has kind of gone away. That I'm used to it. But the residual smell is kind of floral. So I'm assuming after you rinse it out and everything, that's what you're going to smell is a floral finish. I wouldn't care if it smelled like straight out chemicals for a week. As long as it has the right look, I could put whatever I want on my hair. Like the stuff I condition my hair with now, I made it out of rice bran oil, avocado oil, peppermint, and basil. So basically it smells like peppermint and basil. I'm still a soap maker. I have so many fragrance oils in there. I can come up with any combination of scents that I want, so if something offends my nose, it's no worry. There we go. I think it processes 15 minutes or 20. All I know is I start the timer at the end of the application, which would be now. So I'm going to put the timer on and then bring you back. Let me figure out how to turn this off without getting goop all over my phone.
Prayers and concern.
Processing time says up to 50 minutes. I'm doing 30 minutes. Yeah.
The concern that
I dare say is working this time. Yep. No black roots. And it's only been processing 10 minutes. I got another 20 to go. See you then. No dark roots now. That looks funny though, don't it? So, now that the roots are back to being neutral, the color's going to go in. Well, actually, I'm finna go wash it out now, because the moment you put water on this type of product, and that includes bleach and this non-bleach, which happened to lift it up as much as it has, the moment you add water, it rinses completely away and stops processing. I'm still going to go behind it with neutralizing shampoo, because that's my process. Just because something on a box says, oh, we stopped at the addition of water, doesn't mean that I'm going to stop at the addition of water. I'm going to put some neutralizing shampoo on there to be sure of that fact. Then I'm going to either, dry it and start the coloring process, or I'm going to wait till the morning. I'm probably going to wait till the morning because it's 10 o'clock now. I've already taken my medicine for the evening. I'm a little sleepy, so the first thing in the morning, I'm thinking go ahead and color the hair. It can look this funny. I'm not going nowhere. But before I leave the house to go anywhere tomorrow, then yeah, the color will be right. But for right now, yeah. So you can see this product does work. It is called Cream Oil Lightener by Ion. And it has to have 20 volume, 30 volume, or 40 volume developer to work with. You can't put a 10 volume developer because 10 is for depositing color. This is for lifting color. So it has to be with a 20 or 30 or 40. 30 and 40 is too strong for my needs. So 20 is what I was lifting up the color with by itself until it stopped working. So now we have these two products. Instead of going to a 30 or 40 like my friend suggested, I just went ahead and got a product that's made for lightening instead of doing it alone. Because, yeah, 30 is too much for me and 40 is definitely too much for me. When I tried 30, you get a burning sensation. If you're burning using developer is too strong, don't add anything on top of it. Just go down to one level, and that would be 20, and 20 has worked. So this has been People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at PurpleButterfly-People.blogspot.com. My soaps, Purple Butterfly Soaps, can be located at PurpleButterfly-Soaps.myshopify.com. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned. Bye now. It really does look funny.